Hello, Sterling. Some status. Thank you. You guys are most helpful. Oh, look at the slide hopping. Woo! Oh, lost all my momentum. Okay, first off, let's check this hard drive that we scanned before. 6 inventory slots or the cast screws.
Completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
I watched like a whole video on alternative recipes. And what a lot of people, content creators say is that like screws are the worst thing and that you're always going to run out of screws. And if you can have like, if you can like minimize the production lines you need for screws, it's really good. They say like early on cast screws is a pretty good one. So I'm considering taking it. But the best thing about these hard drive scans is I could save and I could rescan this hard drive, which would instantly give me 2 other options. But I could also scan more hard drives and these 2 will stay in here, so you can't have them twice, you know? So I can only get one of these. But as soon as I claim one of these, the other one goes back into the scan slots, I guess, you know? And I could save and then I could rescan, and if I don't like my next 2 options, I could reload the save and have these 2 back. But for now, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna leave them for a minute. It's good that we have those. Let's do some research. SAM analysis. Let's do that.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
Okay, yeah, we should probably scan it first before we can craft it.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Uh-huh. The bones are more beautiful than yours. Interesting. Let's move all of this over there. So that we can actually craft this. Oh, it crafts fast. Since it's alien stuff, let's put it in here. Wait, it said we need wire and pipes, right? Ooh, we have a lot of wire, that's nice. I mean, we have these, we might as well use them. SAM fluctuator.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, 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 and mind and melody.
Okay, so this is the production amplifier, which I talked about last time, where a summer sloop can double the output. An alien power augmenter. This seems like it's a lot of late game stuff with like circuit boards or whatever that is. I don't know what that is. It is circuit boards. And then this one, computers. We have some of those, but like getting 100 SAM fluctuators when you need pipes, which you also don't have. SPWN, that's probably a spawn, right? Can we set like a mobile spawn? Is it a toilet? It's like a porta potty. That's funny. This is a dimensional depot. And I know this is like a storage container which can upload stuff into like space, and then you can grab it from space, which is really cool. And then I think this is a bunch of upgrades for its upload speed and its storage capacity. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Let's see what else can we do. We can scan another hard drive. I'm not sure if we can scan if we can research other stuff while we do that. We can scan this power slug, rotors and cable. Didn't check how much I needed actually. Let's research that.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
And the purple ones, please. Ooh.
Research completed. Purple
Time
power slugs
crystal.
seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Okay. Then let's research quartz next.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Ooh, movement assistance.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Is that a car?
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research
Priority
available.
merger. Okay, let's make 50 silica real quick. Can we make that here? Yes, we can. I want to get those movement thingies.
Blade runners unlocked.
Probably here, right?
Equipped to
Yeah.
run faster, jump with greater
20.
force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Okay. Thank God we have like the items for it. Blade runners. Okay. So this is how fast we are now. Let's equip them. I assume legs. Oh, you can even see them on the legs. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh. You jump higher too. Oh my God, look at that. I can like land on top of here now. That's crazy. Okay. That's cool. What else can we research? Can we... I kind of want to place it over here. Just so it's closer to everything. $200. Can we get more inventory slots? Do we have enough to get 200? No. Okay, so let's just we'll place the quartz in here, I guess. Let's grab this out real quick. Put that in there. Quartz can go in here, that can go in here. Power slug. Let's also put the Noblisk in there. I put Caterium in here. We can craft more ingots, which we need. Actually, gonna be out of Caterium ore. We're just gonna have 80 ingots. Lovely. Okay. Caterium. It's gonna cost us 50 to unlock the quick wire recipe. Zip line.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe
Stun
unlocked. New Caterium research
Caterium
available.
electronics. How much quick wire can we make? We can make... Oh, it's 1 to 5. It said 100, right? So let's make 100 quick wire. Okay, 100 quick wire. And then let's research this and see what that gives us next.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Okay, Power Pro Mark II. No idea what that does. Maybe it increases like the power throughput or something. AI limiters, which can lead to smart splitters, which are important. And I kind of want to get them for the factory that we're going to build. But for that we need a lot more quick wire. We know where Caterium is though, but I think there was a boulder on it, so we might have to figure out a way around. High-speed connector, which can lead into whatever this is, and homing rifle ammo, which sounds crazy. Okay, I would say that's it for the Caterium. Let's place the Caterium in here. My phone keeps going off. Sulfur next, I guess. And there's no bauxite here. What? I don't know what fungus-like growth means, though. Detonator.
This unknown
Extended
chemical
tool
element
belt.
was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay, so we do have Nobilis. We can make the detonator by making black powder, for which we also need steel pipes. We can make additional hand equipment slot, extended tool belt. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff we can't do yet with the sulfur. So I'm gonna place it in here with the bauxite. So we can't do anything with that yet either. You can go back in there. We have all this copper sheet, and I have no idea what it's used for. Is there anything else we can scan instead? No. Let's just scan a hard drive then. And see what other recipes we can get. Meanwhile, we might as well get this, I guess. And the logistics mark. Let's do logistics mark II first. We're gonna need some rods and some plates. Do have a lot of that. We need more. And rods, we also need more. And send that off.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
What was the last thing we needed? Cable. We already have 200 cable. Should maybe check our power. We have 37.6 ton feet. Okay, we should probably go craft some. Let's just grab as much as we can. We need to leave some space open for the actual biofuel. While we wait for the pod to return and while we get these tier upgrades, we'll just make some more biofuel. Okay, looks like our freighter is back. So let's send off this. Oh, I need 300 plates. That's my fault.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Okay, Ada, I see. I see how it is. Do you think she's into me, guys? Feels like she's flirting, you know? Let's see, what did we get? Fine concrete and iron wire. Okay, interesting. Let's scan another one then. And then we'll start crafting some solid biofuel. And I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's see what we can send off next. We can do... Let's do this. So we need 400 concrete. We need 200 rods. 200 plates. And we need 500 wire.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fix-It to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fix-It coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Okay, we have another finished research. Cheap silica and Caterium wire. I don't really see an application for those. I'm gonna do a little quick save, just in case. I just want to see what we might get if we re-roll this last one. Ooh, I like these a lot more. Bolted iron frame and stitched iron plate. That will remove like screws from the recipe. That could work. That could be like good later, because they're plates and screws usually. This doesn't seem so good. So this might be like a very good one to take later on. When we need to build bigger factories with reinforced iron plates in them. Alright, we crafted a bunch of solid biofuel, which is really good. That'll keep us tied over for a little bit with these generators. But we will have to rebuild the system eventually if we're going to scale up the factory. However, I would like to maybe build the space elevator. Looks like it can maybe fit over there. on some foundations. So why don't we do that? Unless we want it further away, if we want to build the power here. But I feel like we might build the power over there. So let's just do that. We'll need some plates. I have no idea how big the space elevator is gonna be in here. Let's just build a couple of... I hope I didn't build into the wall. That would be a little bit of a waste. Need more concrete. Let's go one more here. Let's see how it fits on this. Just in terms of size. Yeah, that's a bit big. Is there a front to it? Oh yeah, this is the front. It would fit in here though. Place it like that. That will work. We'll just have to get rid of a few trees here. I did keep some biofuel on me, so... Get rid of this. We can build it over here, and then one more line here, I think. Okay, the question is how much stuff do we actually need for it? Okay, we have enough concrete. Oh no, just barely not. Now we do. We need 250 plates. We need 400 rods. And we need 1500 wire. Oops. Where's the front? It had like a little, Oh, it is this, okay. That looks nice and snug. Can move it an inch over here, maybe. Or we can move it a little bit over here. That's like in the middle now. Yeah, that looks good. Could maybe even... Ooh, okay. Oh, there's something up there. Is it moving? There's something coming down. I can see it.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Okay. Interesting. I did also realize we have this. We have like color stuff now. And materials. What is this? Applies to all buildings by default, excluding buildings with their own default swatch. Will apply to all currently using it. Okay. Space elevators. All foundations. And pipeline. If we do this, and we make it like the other one. I think we had 318. And we make the other side black. Make it shiny. Yeah, all my stuff just changed. Now it's all pink. Pink and black. What if we reverse the colors? What if it's 318? Now it's more black than pink. I don't know if I like the black maybe a little bit more. It's very dark. Let's try it the other way around again. I don't know. Why don't we keep this at 318? I mean, this is very pink. No, I think I prefer the little bit of pink undertone, honestly. So I'd rather just make this. We could try making it matte. That changes a lot. If we look at it like this, so we can see the colors on the left here. And we make it shiny. Changes very slightly. You can also apparently click it and apply it to other stuff. That's interesting. Project assembly. I will make it red and black. That looks cool. What if we switch it around? I like that. It's raining now. It's actually like water effects on my screen. So this thing has like 6 inputs. But right now it only needs one thing, which is smart plating. So I guess I'll have to see how I make that and maybe add that to the factory if I can. Smart plating. Reinforced iron plates and rotors, and I'm pretty sure those are completely made out of iron. And the rotors, I think they're also made out of iron. Yeah, they're also entirely made of iron. Okay, that should be doable. Alright. So I think first off we'll have to rework power. I think it might work if we place it over here. And just get rid of this tree. And the other one as well, I guess. I'm not sure how big of a space we're gonna need, honestly. Might be smarter to start building up here. And just, like, make an overhang. Fortunately, we'll have to get rid of some of the nice greenery. But it's gonna let us sort of, like, semi-automate the biofuel production. So we'll set up a couple of constructors that can turn the leaves into the biomass and the biomass into the biofuel. Start out with something like this, maybe. Okay, now we need 15 of these. We're gonna need 3 storage containers. The leaves are gonna feed into 2 constructors. That's gonna feed into 2 constructors. 1, 2, 3. So that's roughly what we need in terms of building. So we also need a bunch of splitters. That looks good. So we can at least walk up here. There is a way to make 2-meter ramp. That works. Okay, so we're gonna grab some biomass burners. 1, 2, 3. Like so. We're gonna leave 1 space. I'm gonna do 1, 2. Ooh, something went wrong. 2, 3 again. 1 space. 1, 2, 3 again. 1 space. 1, 2, 3 again. 1 space. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna grab a splitter. We're gonna have to line this splitter up with that, and then use conveyor mark 1, and then we'll bring it out to here. And we gotta do that on all of them. Add a merger here that feeds into this. So this feeds back into there. And then we need another merger here, which feeds into this one, which gets the line from here. So now it takes the access, it still splits it 3-way, and then half of that goes here, half of that goes back over there. And I feel like that makes sense. Maybe. And then we'll split this two-way. So the input gets split in half here and half here. And then, okay, let's say this is what is like easily to split three-way? 60, right? So it's 60, it goes over here and it gets split 20, 20, 20. Then we have this going here and it gets split 20 there, and 20 here, which then gets split into 10 over here, which feeds back into this, and 10 over there, which feeds back into that. Which means that 10 gets split into 3.33 there, 3.33 there, and 3.33 here. And that 3.33 here gets split into what is it? 155 there, 155 there, and so on and so on and so on. That should balance it out. Then we need... Let's give ourselves some space so we can actually reach them from behind. 2 storage containers. Running into 2 constructors, because I'm pretty sure the leaves, they need 120 per minute. So we'll need to use the Mark II belts, which can transport 120 per minute of leaves into these, which creates 60 biomass. And then we'll need another 2 constructors here, and these will use the wood, which needs 60 per minute. Let's pick another constructor. Let's place them here. I think we need another set of 3. Let's see. Solid biofuel. It needs 120 biomass per minute. Jeez, these are producing 60. So they can merge together. Go in there. And since these take 60 and make 300, these will just go does clip. Not what I wanted. We'll place a splitter here. Run that into a storage container. Placed a little bit awkwardly, I think. Running out with a Mark II belt. And that's gonna make a lot of solid biofuel. Actually, more than we can carry. But that doesn't matter. We're gonna merge it all and output it this way. We're a little bit off. Why are you going up? What are you clipping? Oh yeah, you're clipping this now. Doesn't matter. Placed it the wrong way around. Interesting. Took me a second. Okay, now merger.
output facing this way. So that's 60, that's 60, that's 60, turns into 120, turns into 120, which gets split into 60 each side. And I think that's good. Now we just need to connect it all to power. Oh no, these need to be Mark II belts. Okay, so we head down to our factory. Take a little bit of fall damage, that's okay. We grab all our leaves. And we also grab our wood. Guess we can also grab that if we can. All of our wood can go in here. Just gonna start distributing. Obviously it's gonna get stuck because the machines have no power. Let's see, how many stacks do we have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. Plus 250. 250. I miscounted, I think. Then... No, it's running away again. We got stuck on the conveyors. We're gonna call him Powaaaaa. Nice, you're my power guardian now. Okay, what I wanted to do is just we can quickly take away this line. We place one of these real quick. Dump all of our solid biofuel in there. Let me just put on these again. Dump that wood in here. Maybe I shouldn't dump all of my solid biofuel. Let's keep 60 on us. And let's have that. Disconnect this real quick. And just watch that distribute for a little bit. So we can... Oh! Oh! What? Where'd he go? Okay. You scared the bejeebies out of me. Maybe that's better, because now he's got some actual grass he can chill in. We built a nice little lizard cage. Look at that. He fell through the foundation somehow. Alright. So there's still some, just, you know, work as I go kind of stuff to be done. Oh. He found us what? Fused modular frames. Thank you. How did you find that in here? Okay. Storage containers done. As soon as this last one is through, we'll get rid of that. And then we can connect our Mark II belt from here. And then we'll connect the power to these constructors, which should now all start immediately producing biomass. As you can see, it's producing a lot faster than it can extract because it's just Mark II belts. And then these will all be crafting solid biofuel. We just brought along that into the distribution system, same as before. And we already have like 60 biofuel in all of those. Then let's take this power pole here, bring it to this corner. Then we can bring it down to this little corner. And then let's just connect it to that one. And then we can get rid of these three. Which means we are now at a capacity of 450 megawatts with a current max consumption of 91. So we have a lot of buffer, which means these guys up here will burn the fuel super slowly, because they're generating a lot more power than we are consuming. And these will not be permanently on. Eventually we'll run out of wood, and eventually we'll run out of leaves. So eventually these are gonna be idle. But look at all that beautiful biofuel pushing through the system. How lovely is that?